you are joining us, you are highly welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are joining us from and the time that you are joining us. Please let's double tap on our screen. Let's share the live stream. No matter where you are joining us from, please double tap on your screen and share the live stream. No matter where you're joining us from, please double tap on your screen and share the live. Double tap on your screen and share the live stream. I need to click on this, I think. Start a video call. Click on that and say go. Guys, if you are joining us from TikTok, please double tap on your screen and share the live. Can you guys hear me? Guys, can you guys hear me? The people on TikTok, can you guys hear me? If you are joining us from TikTok, you're welcome. Please double tap on your screen for me and share the live stream. And if you are joining us right now from Telegram, please, and you can hear me, kindly unmute yourself and confirm. Okay, let me allow everybody to speak on Telegram. If you can hear me from Telegram, please kindly unmute yourself and confirm.
Good evening, Coach. I can hear you.
All right, so I'm sharing my screen now. Please, was my screen pop up? Let me confirm. Was my screen pop up? Let me confirm as well. Can you guys see my screen?
Okay. Yes, I can see your screen.
All right. I welcome you guys, especially. Please, that person should mute. That person should mute. I welcome you guys, especially into tonight's class. And there is something that we are going to be doing here tonight. And we are going to be doing something I believe it is what I expect of you to always do as a day trader. So long you are coming into this space, so long you are coming into this industry, and you want to become a full-time forex trader, what we are doing tonight is something that I always wanted to do. Mr. Bob, good evening, sir. Good evening. I just responded to your message a few minutes ago. You never call, read, and respond back. Shabi, you go come office tomorrow, Sabi? We go meet for office tomorrow now. So now, all right, I go expect you. So now, the first thing that I need you guys to understand here right now from this live stream is we just entered a new week, number one. And this new week that we entered, remember that you have to set your goals right. You have to set your realistic goals right before you can actually talk, but before you can even pray about them, you first of all need to set those goals right. What I mean by setting those goals right is you cannot just assume that this week is going to be profitable for you as a day trader if you fail to prepare technically and fundamentally, especially if you are the kind of trader that trade gold. If you are the kind of trader that trade gold, if you're a gold digger, if you're a gold trader or BTC trader, it is a must. It is 100 over 100 must that you always do your top-down analysis, your weekly and daily top-down analysis before you even make any decision. Now, I don't want to know if you executed some trades on Friday before the closing of the market, and maybe the market could trap you. The market could trap you. The market was currently going against you before the closing of the market. Now, why doing analysis this night? Don't analyze this market to favor the trade where you be there last week. Let me repeat that again. Please, let's pay close attention. This particular top-down analysis where you want to do now, that is last week. You leave depending on the trigger last week, Abi. Me, I don't have any running trade. But I need you to understand this, sir. No matter what we are going to be doing now, this top-down analysis that we are going to be doing now is something that we are going to be doing it on a neutral ground. Because I saw some certain things where, while I was doing my private analysis this evening, I saw some things where we say, even that Friday, we no release them, or let me say, we no talk about them. But this night, we are going to be looking everything in details, technically, and also we are going to be checking some fundamental books that will validate what we should be looking out for on gold this week. And I pray that God Almighty will help us and give us the wisdom and also the understanding to carry out all of this information. The one thing that we always want us to also do is to always ask God to connect us to the people which are the market makers, those people that are controlling the market, the forces, the higher forces controlling the market. Where God align you, when your spirit is aligned, God will always let you know if your analysis is right according to what the market makers are planning to do. And that is, you must first of all have a strategy. You must first of all be a forex trader. You must first of all be a professional trader before you can work in that particular field. You understand? So now, the advice here, before we dive into the job, I said, if you have any running trade that you executed last week Friday or last week Thursday that are still running, and maybe peradventure those trades are running in losses, please, this top-down analysis that we are going to do now, don't do it just to back up or just to favor that your trade that is currently running in losses. Don't do that. I want me you just clear your mind. Just assume you are not in any trade. Assume you don't know what God is doing. That is the first secret of getting it right while doing your technical analysis. Like the people on Telegram, I've said it times that number now. I said, this is what I am expecting of you. You who did this class. Now you will say, you are my student. I'm always expecting you to do this thing every Sunday night before the week begins, before you make any decision. And while doing it, don't compromise your analysis. Don't have a preferred direction. The fact that we were buying last week or we were selling last week and we made profit doesn't mean that this week we are supposed to sell also and still be hoping to make profit. So what you need to do is to learn to follow what the market is doing. Don't trade assumption this week. Don't trade what you think the market will do. Rather, trade what the market is doing that is already confirmed from the screen. I pray that God will give us understanding. So first of all, we are going to look at our weekly time frame. Remember, we are doing top-down analysis. If you are joining us from YouTube, because we have 39 people watching us on YouTube, please click on the like button, subscribe to this channel, and also click on that bell icon. So whenever we go live, you will always be notified. Please click on the top sub button, which is the like button. Just like the live so YouTube can recommend this live to other persons. Now, watch. Why are we starting this analysis from the weekly time frame? It is very, very important that you and I know that the higher time frame controls the lower time frame technically. No, let me not use that language. Let me use our normal pidgin. What thing that they try to talk now be say it is very, very important. Say say the higher time frame now really they control the lower time frame. The higher the time frame, the stronger the information. So if you tell yourself, say you want to do top-down analysis, it is always very, very important to start analyzing that particular pair from the higher time frame. And now, while trying to do the top-down analysis from the higher time frame, waiting call carriers come the weekly now. Be say we want to use the weekly place trade. No, we don't want to use this weekly to execute our buy all our sell. But we are coming to this weekly so that we go get idea of the people where really they in charge of the market and what the market they do currently. Then, according to market structure, what will they expect make the market do this week? So that is what will bring us to the next page of what I mean by those things where we go to look out for. The last one that I mentioned now, I said, according to the market structure, what are we anticipating xauusd to do on the weekly time frame? So now listen carefully. We have different time frames, as you can see. We have from the 1 minute time frame, 5 minutes time frame, 3 minutes time frame, 15 minutes, down to the monthly time frame. You can even add your 3 months so that every candlestick will be 3 months. You can also have 12 months. You can also have 6 months. But now you need to understand something. Whenever you come to this, whenever you open any chart, any time frame at all, once you open the chart, in that particular chart, there is something called market structure. Whenever you open any chart, be it 1 minute, be it monthly time frame, be it the weekly chart, there is a market structure currently going out there. So in case you don't really understand, the people on YouTube, let's let the live now. Maybe we end the YouTube live. Now you need to understand something here. If you are following us on TikTok, please double tap on your screen and share the live. We have 41 amazing people watching us live on TikTok. But YouTube, maybe we might likely end the YouTube live, so we can just focus on only TikTok now. Now, we need to work together. We need to understand something here. Very, very important. Very, very important. See, the first way you go need to understand be say, that market structure when they talk about, now normal something where normally the market they always do, which if I am defining market structure to you, I will tell you that market structure is the way, is the traditional movement of prices. Now the way when market they work, and the reaction of the market, the way market they behave, the way market they do things. You understand? If you are into any business, let's say for instance, you are into okrika business, you they sell okrika clothes, and I be your business when you take build out your house. That business, so you have the business model. You know, say that okrika business what you do, you know where you want for go buy the how do they call it, whether na A grade or something like that. You know where you go for buy them before you carry up come your destination, call go sell them, before you go coffee make something. And you know as you take they rotate that particular stuff, you know as you take they follow up with your customer, you know as you take they select what you they do, where go make the market favor you, give you profit. That is your business model. That is your market. That is that business structure. So in the forex market, whenever you hear somebody talk about market structure, what did the person they try to talk now? The way the market they do normally, now so they do and they come. Not be say just it was start new to know. Now what did they happen before? So in this case, we are talking about you will always see the market buy, meaning that buyers are in charge. Then even while buyers are in charge, you go see say the market go sell. So this particular sell, so which we they call pullback, now be market fulfilling market structure. Yes, now be the market structure where the market must do, because market no always they go straight. It go always buy, pull back, continue the buy, break the previous place, form a new resistance, pull back again. So long say market they do this thing, we they call a market structure. So now on this weekly time frame, on the weekly chart, you observe that the market be there uptrend. Buyers were clearly in charge. The market was clearly bullish. Then all of a sudden, it formed a resistance zone here. Then it started selling and the market break out of the trend line, break it below. Now, this is where we need to understand something. The reason why we are doing all of this explanation is for deeper understanding, so that our eyes will be opening to what the higher time frame is actually doing before we get to the lower time frame. Because I know there are people watching us right now, either on TikTok or on YouTube, that only focus on the 4 hours time frame. So if you be say the market be they said that last week on 4 hours time frame, the person might be thinking that that is how the market will continue selling this week, forgetting that the higher time frame actually controls the lower time frame. So now once you open this your weekly chart, you observe that the market be day uptrend, but right now the market they try reverse to downtrend. So in this case, waiting how the market they tell us say in one reverse to downtrend now by breaking out from the trend line. So now when market don't break out from trend line, we where they do the technical analysis, what do we they come here call look out for? First, we know say the market be day uptrend, but it just break out from trend line. So what do they come here call look now? According to market structure, after the price don't break out from the trend line, what will they expect make the market do next? According to market structure, listen to that word, according to market structure. I took my time to explain what market structure is. So now, if you look at your chart, you will observe that according to market structure, which maybe they give us the buy, where we they buy for three weeks now. Now, according to market structure, we said whenever we see price out of a trend line, it is very, very important that you wait patiently for the market to pull back and test that same trend line where it break out from, where it for come out, may it still go test them. Now, when the market reach that region, failing to form back inside, when we see the rejection, say enough it close back inside that same trend line, now it will be our strong confirmation, say the market has reversed to the opposite direction. So in this case, the market actually respected the weekly analysis and it has been buying for 3 weeks now. which the buy happens to be pulled back. So in case you have been joining any of our live stream, either on TikTok or YouTube, and you've ever seen us buy gold, that was what gave birth to the buy that we have been buying. But generally, on the weekly chart, xauusd has broken out from a trend line, and this might be a possible reversal from the uptrend to downtrend. But we are not going to jump into conclusion with that singular information. Rather, we are going to move one step at a time, following the market back to back using what is called price action. So guys, we have 46 amazing people watching us on YouTube right now. If you are here on YouTube, please click on the like button, which is the top sun button. Like the live stream. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click on the subscribe button, and beside that subscribe button, you will see a bell icon. Click on it and allow us. So whenever we go live, you will always be notified that we are live, so you can always join our live to this section. And we have 61 amazing people on TikTok. Please, if you are joining us from TikTok, encourage the live stream, double tap on your screen and share the live. And if you are not following us, please click on the plus sign, just follow this account, so we can always learn together and do a lot of things together. Are we together? Please, let's encourage the live. The people on TikTok, encourage the live. We have 62 people watching us live on TikTok. Please encourage the live. Double tap on your screen. Let's take our likes to 10K, and also help me share the live. Just encourage this channel, please. And the people on YouTube too. Nobody is encouraging the live on YouTube. You can see that our views are going down. Please, guys, let's pull up. Let's pull up. Let's pull up. Let's work together. So now, as we talk, they come. So, according to market structure, we anticipate make gold pull back to that same place where it will break out before the continuation of the sell, because we already have the reversal pattern here, and also the market has broken out from a trend line. But not be we go tell the market where to pull back to. So what do we go call do next? Because see, it get within our point out when I talk say last week Friday I no point amount, but it is very, very important that I point amount now. On this weekly chart, before the closing of the market last week, the market was being rejected. Before the closing of last week market, they started rejecting the price. Now, why the rejection? And where the market reach, where they first started the reject time? You see, here was a structure. What is a structure? If you're a member of the GM Forex Academy, I believe by now you must have understood properly what a structure is. A structure na that place where they for make decision. Structure na place where we say, if the market be the buy before, you see this candle, you open it buy. This other candle, you open again, it buy. This other candle, you open again, it buy. But it can't fair reach here. It not fit buy immediately. It can't fair close as a sell. Here, they made a decision here, and then we get reaction here. That is why we have a step of buyers and sellers there. Then the market, the next candle can open. Instead of us to still continue the sell, based on the previous candle don't close as sell candle, you not continue the sell again, cause continue the buy again. So here, we always call them structures. Anywhere we have those buy and sell candle, we call them structures. Now there we always mark. Now there we always mark. Now there we call structures. Now, why doing your analysis? Why doing your analysis? It is very, very important that you know that behind all of these structures, there are informations. So the analysis what we do basically, now we trying to uncover the information behind those structures, trying to understand the information behind every structure, just to know. Now, what are the information behind those structures? It's very simple. Whenever you look at a structure, it's either that particular structure is giving you the information of buyers are in charge, or that particular structure is giving you the information of sellers are in charge. Now, one, the apple, or that particular structure is giving you the information of both buyers and sellers, none of them are in charge. That is what we call consolidation. That is, the market is actually moving sideways, or the market will just give you what is called a doji candle, which we also call indecision candle. As time goes on, I will be pointing them out to you. But at this junction, please, let's support the live stream. Let's support this channel. If you are not following us, give us a follow And if you are joining us from TikTok, please double tap on your screen and share the live. I said let's take our likes to 10K. If you are joining us from YouTube, please click on the like button, that top sort button below. If you are watching us on YouTube, if you watch below, you will see top sort button, which is the like button. Click on it. And also click on the subscribe button. Once you don't subscribe, you will see a bell icon beside the subscribe button. Click on that bell icon and allow all for all, so that whenever we go live, you will be notified by YouTube that we are live, so you can always join us to trade with us live. This like button, is it to double tap the screen on YouTube? No, on YouTube you will see the like button below. Just click on it once. You see, we have 47 people watching us on YouTube, but we only have 18 people that have liked. It's not encouraging now. And we're able up to 60 people on YouTube. Please, let's encourage the channel. Let's encourage. And if you've not subscribed, please do where to do that. Now, this weekly time frame we're on our system with the analyze, so we don't do take for here, but we take for here based on say I really want to make everybody understand what the market they do for this time frame before we move over to the daily time frame. Now, why going to the before we go to that daily time frame, I want you to pay close attention that on the weekly time frame, before the weekly chart closed last week, there be the rejector. Let me delete every other thing now so that the chart will be clear. Now, last week candle now be this last candle where they here. So I want you to always remember. So even when we don't do the lower time frame, I want to make you always remember, say, before the market closed last week, oh, there be the rejector. You understand? So what will they find go down lower time frame now? You won't really check why did they reject them, because according to our top-down analysis, according to our technical analysis, we anticipated this market to buy and test this zone right here before the continuation of the sell. Fine, we know that we have a reversal pattern. We know that sellers entered the market from here and they were able to break out from the trend line. That means the market might reverse from uptrend to downtrend with a clear reversal pattern that the market has given. But even if the market is reversing to downtrend, what this buy that we have been buying is just as a way of market doing what is called market structure. Make it just go test here, then continue the sell. So the market was actually buying. So make you no go confuse yourself. You might be waiting for the market to test here, make market from here just continue the sell. So that is why I said pay close attention to the rejection of last week candle. Now let's go to the daily time frame. By the time we open our daily time frame, what are we here for? What do we do? The people on YouTube, on Telegram, sir, can you still hear me?
Loud and clear, coach.
All right, all right. So now, on this particular daily time frame, what do we do here for? What do we want to do? So, see, just the same way I tell you now, say, in every time frame, there is market structure playing out there. In the same vein, on the daily time frame, there is market structure here. So it is your responsibility to understand what the market will do next according to market structure, and also learn to match it with what the higher time frame is supposed to do. Let me break it down using what we are anticipating on the higher time frame, which is the weekly time frame where we for the come. On the weekly, the market will just break out from the trend line. It's supposed to pull back, make a cut test where if a break out from the trend, go, which is here. It's supposed to do this pullback, which here, then it will continue the sell. That is normal market structure. Now, what do we expect? Make the weekly, make it do, now be that. Understand? Now, in the same vein, by the time we step this analysis down now to the daily time frame, we go make sure, say, according to market structure, what we they see for daily, is they in line with what we they anticipate make the market do for the weekly time frame. Why will they do all of this stuff? For the people, especially my people on Telegram, please, this thing here, now something where you must do every Sunday night. except you are not a full-time trader. If you are planning to become a full-time trader, you are planning to become a day trader at all, and you want to be actually consistent in profitability, you must be disciplined enough to always do top-down analysis every Sunday night before the opening of the market. Very, very important, because now what it will help you understand the language of the market makers before the opening of the market. I pray God will give us understanding and our eyes will be open to this market so that we will feel the same clear. Now, on the daily time frame, remember what we just talked now. Say, based on say on that weekly time frame, we expect make the market make it buy reach here. Now weekly we for draw this line. So this particular thing where you see here, so now here we expect make the market make it buy come on the weekly before the continuation of the sale for that weekly. So for the daily, based on say a pullback on the higher time frame is going to be an established trend on the lower time frame. Now you see say on the weekly time frame, the buy now just pull back, and if you see now just to buy candle now we don't get for that weekly. But for daily time frame, the market actually gave us a clear reversal pattern. It gave us a clear reversal pattern. Which is, it gave us two kind of reversal patterns. The first reversal pattern that is so obvious in this chart right now is the tweezer bottom. So for the sake of the beginners here, you see, it is very, very important that you know, so that make you not go to feel lost, or maybe you can't go confuse yourself now. See, the easiest way to learn how to analyze the market without stress is to learn the names and meaning of those candlesticks. Very, very important. Now, one thing where we say you cannot just do without if you are coming into the forex industry. If you actually want this market if you actually want to understand every single thing that this market is doing, you actually want to be following in details the information of the market makers using pure price action, you need to learn those candlesticks. And it is very, very simple. It is very, very easy to know them, their names and their meaning, because every candlestick is actually saying something. Every candlestick get name and it get what it mean. So now, I think the people on Telegram are having network issues. Sir, can you still see my screen? Can you still see my screen, sir? The people on YouTube, you guys are not encouraging. You know, please let's double tap. Let's share the live now. The people on YouTube, please click on the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. And the people on YouTube, on TikTok, we have 79 amazing people watching us live on TikTok, but we only got 3.1k likes. Please let's support the live stream. Let's double tap on our screen as we are watching, as we are listening. Just be double tapping. If you've not followed us, just click on the follow button. And if you are just joining us now and you're a beginner, always indicate in the comment section. So I will try my best to always carry you along by the help of God. The people on Telegram, be like soon I know they hear me again. Oh. Let me go and come back. Okay. Can you hear me now? Telegram. Let me unmute. Can you hear me now on Telegram?
Yes, I can hear you.
I don't know what happened. Maybe not network, but is my screen still visible to you?
Yes, I can see your screen.
All right.
Thank you.
So now, on the daily time frame, the next thing where we want to look out for here now, where we say it is very, very important. Now we want to check whether that thing where we be they see for that weekly. Remember, what will they see for weekly? Now, main market buy come this place when I call put this circle. So, according to market structure, on the daily time frame, we want to check whether it day in line with what we see for the weekly time frame. Now, some persons were in my office. I think last 2 weeks we are at the office when the student come in. He's a new student. Then I told him one of the greatest opportunity when I don't make my most profit for this forex market Now opportunity where we say it dey rare before you go fit see am, but anytime you see am, baba, 100% of the time you know they fail. Let me share this opportunity with you. See, if you are a gold trader, anytime you see say the monthly time frame dey uptrend, and according to the monthly time frame, the market be dey sell before, which is pull back, and the monthly time frame don pull back reach one structure where you dey anticipate make it pull back reach before the continuation of the buy. Then the weekly time frame also is giving you continuation pattern, bullish continuation pattern. That means the weekly now, the monthly are pointing towards one direction. Now the daily time frame, was the daily time frame in any way give you bullish information pointing towards that same direction? Bro, now me tell you, leverage on whatever equity where you get, because that kind of setup, so now be the A plus setup where we talk about. You know they always know they fail like that. You understand? Anytime you see market day and line like that, you see I'm saying the monthly is bullish, but it don't already do pullback, and according to market structure, it's supposed to continue the buy. The weekly now give you a bullish confirmation, bullish candle, maybe bullish hammer, or double bottom or triple bottom or spiny bottom or tweezer bottom or whatever bullish information at all. Now, or inverted shoulder pattern, anyone where you see, then you can go still see bullish information on daily time frame. Bro, once you reach your 4 hours time frame, no go to 1 hour. You don't need 1 hour. 1 hour go make you run, come out for the market, taking small profit. Just use 4 hours, ride that particular market until we get to another major structure on the higher time frame, like the daily also and the weekly. We dey use our cash out, but not be everybody know am, because many people know they look to check whether such opportunity dey. Many traders always focus on the lower time frame, and you focusing on the lower time frame, you will always be confused. Why would you be always confused? Let me now show you something. On that weekly time frame, you see say this pullback what we dey talk about, say make the market do, make it pull back from here to here before the continuation of the sale. On the daily time frame, the market gave us a clear reversal pattern. So the reversal pattern is what I was trying to point out before we had network issues on Telegram. Now, we have our first reversal pattern here, and I said this one is very, very obvious. Except you are not a trader. If you're a trader, definitely you should be seeing this reversal pattern. It is called a tweezer bottom. Guys, if you are watching us live on TikTok, please double tap on your screen and share the live now. The people on TikTok. Guys, please give me a few seconds. I don't have anybody around me here. They just gave us like less turnover. Few seconds, please. Guys, please, let's encourage the live. The people on YouTube, let's encourage the live. The people on TikTok, let's encourage the live. Let's double tap, please. Few seconds, please. Guys, are we together?
Yes, coach.
All right. So now, on this particular daily time frame now we want to analyze. So, but I just first of all, why I dey try point that thing out? I really want make we be on the same page. Make it be say everybody understand what we dey do, so that you know go just dey listening without understanding why we are doing what we are doing. You understand? So now listen again. Is there noise on the background? Sorry, somebody is complaining about noise. Sorry, sir. From you, Telegram, is there noise from the background?
No, it's perfect.
The people on TikTok. Okay, I think the person has an issue with his phone. So now it gets another thing when you go now need to watch. When we open this daily time frame, so when we open this daily time frame, the next way we want to look out for now, according to market structure, what we currently they expect on a daily time frame, and what in general, what the daily time frame they do. The daily time frame don't give us reversal pattern, abi never give us reversal pattern. When we they talk, when we they ask that question, let me explain why we they ask the question. If now pullback, we say the weekly they do. For daily, is no longer pullback. On daily, it's going to be a trend. Now be waiting you they see for years. So you can see that on the daily time frame, the market gave us two kind of reversal pattern here. One is the tweezer bottom, and the other one is the double bottom. Then the market break out break out from this particular resistance, which happens to be the confirmation of the reversal pattern that we have there. Now let's assume you are not seeing the tweezer bottom. If you have been following us, at least you by now suppose don't they familiar with this particular trend, this progression trend where we always use. If you draw out like this as a falling edge, you go see I'm say it was very, very clear. Say the market on the daily time frame, for you to know that that weekly go do that pullback, the daily gave you a reversal pattern and it break out from the trend line also. Then after a breakout from the trend line, here, it pulled back to test the same trend line. Remember, now the same pullback, now we need look out for make it happen for the weekly. So this kind of pullback where the daily do after a breakout from this trend line, we not say the market be the same for daily. But after a break above, you see as it do the pullback, it pull back to that place where if for breakout from the trend line, it tests the trend line. Now rejected this particular candle, now it give us the confirmation so more the buy they continue. But something called Apple. Why waiting I want maybe we call look out for now. Remember, I said something. Well, while we were analyzing that weekly time frame, I said make we all remember, make we not forget on time, make we not forget say before last week candle closed, they started rejecting gold on the weekly chart. The market was being rejected before it called finally closed last week, if you can remember. Now, you see that particular rejection where you be the see for that weekly chart. So make we check how it take play out for daily. So on the daily time frame, let me shift this one. Remember now here now with the wait, make the weekly pull back to. Then on the daily time frame, you observe say after the market break out from this particular trend line, it pull back. Then it form a resistance here. Here, very important. Let's mark it like this. You see, the candle that was supposed to break above this resistance, after it tried break out, they rejected it. They rejected it massively, and it closed as an hammer that is turned upside down. That is what we call inverted hammer. Hammer where they turn upside down like this. If they carry market, they go down. But we not go just jump into conclusion, say must carry a go down. No. See what we go do. Just try me you listen to me carefully. Now, remember, we are day traders. Me and you, so we don't trade with a weekly time frame. We they come this market daily to trade and go home and come back the next day. So basically, we must learn to understand what the market will do on the daily time frame before we go to the 4 hours time frame. So firstly, on this daily time frame now, here happens to be my resistance zone, and I go mark them like this. I go mark them like this. Then you see this place after the market pull back to that same structure, that same where if for break out from the trend line. You see, when it break out from the trend line, you see when you do this pullback, we have a structure here where we get this red candle and this gray candle here. So there, I go mark them as my support zone on the daily time frame. We are going to work with those two structures now. Very, very important. So now, for the purpose of make the chart, make it for day clean, I'll be deleting every other thing, leaving those two lines. Then as we are trying to do that, if you have any question regarding why I mark those lines, sir, you can ask me. If you have any question of why I marked those two lines and why I said we are going to be working with those two lines, you can unmute yourself now and ask. So I will answer before we move further. All right, let me assume we understand every single thing when I just explain now. So let's continue. Now, on this daily time frame, now there could be the cocoa now. Why the daily time frame be the major cocoa? You see, tomorrow na Monday. Once the market open now, it means for Australia, they don't already enter new day with that. You understand? So the economy is already running. That is the Asia, the Sydney section. The Sydney, they don't already enter new day, which is Monday. And their market, they already run. Their banks, they already open. So transactions are going on. Now you need to understand this market will start to move. But why this market they move? The gold market generally that we are trading now never open. What do I mean? Let me explain. Let me break it down for you. We are trading. This is what we are trading. Gold. And now what will they trade this? You see, this is where we they trade. So we are trading gold merged with USD. So the US economy never open. The US economy will open in Nigeria time 1 p.m. tomorrow. Now their banks go to open. Now the economy go to open. So once that time open, now that time they see say the market, gold market, they always call they move faster. That time so the market will call get more pressure. Now based on now that time this market till they open. But waiting go they move the market now. Now based on say the Sydney they already enter new day, so their banks are already transacting. So it go they make the if you make this market move, but without much volume because we have people trading gold in that region. Now listen, as far as say you are trading XAUUSD, majority of the time we look out for the USD information. That is why if we do our fundamentals, if we do our news information, we always look out for the USD news. Anything where they are put for US, now majorly they affect gold. No be waiting they are put for JPY or Australia dollar. All those ones they are put for here. Now waiting they are put for US, waiting they are put for dollar. Now they play out for this particular gold where we trade. Guys, did you know that we have gold JPY? Did you know that you can trade gold GBP? Yes, you can trade them, but the one that is popular that many traders are trading that we are all familiar with is the gold USD. So that is why, as we are trading the gold USD, you will also need to follow up carefully with the economy that you are trading gold with, which is the United States in this case. So now, when the market open, anything go happen. I'm still trying to explain why I mark here and here. So was the market open now? The market have two things when if we do. Okay. Now you need to understand something here. Once the market open now, in the forex market, we have something that we called accumulation season. We have something that we called manipulation time before the distribution. This is not the beginner section and this is not a beginner class. When the market is accumulating, you need to know the section that the market will accumulate. You need to know the trading section that the market will manipulate. And you need to know the trading section that the market will distribute. Like I said earlier, this is not a beginner section. This is not a beginner class. This is not, I'm not explaining anything to any beginner. I'm talking to traders. So now, pay close attention. I will mark here on the daily time frame, and I will mark here on the daily time frame. Then the next thing now is to go to the 4 hours time frame, because I want to see, or I want to have a clear understanding of what this resistance look like on the 4 hours time frame, and also what this particular support looks like on the 4 hours time frame. Remember, we are day traders. Remember, we are day traders, and as day traders, that weekly analysis where we do now is for us to just have a clue of what we should be expecting the weekly time frame to end up like at the end of the week, according to market structure. So according to market structure on the weekly chart, we are currently anticipating the weekly time frame to do that particular pullback to that place where we mark now on that weekly chart. But for us to know if this week, if the market will really do that thing, we go first of all see some information clearly from the daily. And that is why we are marking this resistance, which is on this daily time frame now. If tomorrow Monday eventually close above this resistance zone, tomorrow Monday candle, after all the move of tomorrow, because they say the daily time frame closes above this resistance zone with a candlestick, not with a pin bar. Remember, it don't penetrate them before, but it was rejected. Now be that rejection where you see for that weekly. So even on the daily, the rejection is very, very clear here. But if you can see, say on Monday, which is tomorrow, the market closed by 12 a.m. level for 59 a.m. p.m. the market can close. Then 12 a.m. another candle call open, and it could be say that Monday candle it closed above with a Greek candle. That means this market will confirm, we will expect that particular weekly market structure analysis. That means it will go test that weekly structure before the continuation of the sale. In case maybe as we do the talk since, many of you do they forget where we first start or wait till we talk, and you are in this live stream, you don't understand again. The people on TikTok, we have 80 persons watching us, 85 persons watching us on TikTok. Drop a comment below. Maybe I will take a few minutes again to recap and quickly explain to you in details. And also the people on YouTube, if you are joining us from YouTube, please let's double tap on our screen. Let's click on the like button. We have 72 persons watching us live on YouTube. Please click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also click on the bell icon. So whenever we go live on YouTube, you will always be notified. I've been seeing a lot of comments on YouTube. Just that the persons that are doing that, I know them. They are some of those frustrated traders, especially many of them are not traders actually, and many of them are either hungry or they don't know what they are doing. They are just fighting their hatred, you understand? And we already know them now, so they come here almost here and there. So now, please, let's quickly do that. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. Let's quickly iron it out. Then we move on to the next one. We are going down to the 4 hours time frame. It's very, very important that we'll take this one step at a time. I love that. Somebody just drop a comment on the weekly time frame, and it means that the person is actually paying attention. He said, but the rejection looks like a liquidity sweep to the downside. Though liquidity sweep is not price action terms, but I understand what you mean. And that is why I called the name of this particular candlestick. Remember, I've said it times without number on this live stream. I said, anytime they do top-down analysis, the easiest way to understand what is happening is to learn the names and meaning of those candlesticks, because every candlestick carries a name and carries a meaning. Every candlestick get what they tell us. It get what they tell us. This particular rejection where we get for here, so the market did not just end as a rejection p-bar, it ended up as an inverted hammer. Then I said, if you observe now, you go see I'm saying it be like hammer where they turn upside down. I'm talking about this rejection pin-bar on the daily chart. So now you see this particular rejection pin-bar. Many of you are seeing it as liquidity sweep for the market to continue the sale. I am not the market maker, so I'm not going to just tell you until we get the confirmation. And we go only get those confirmation as we step and down to on the lower time frame, which means how we go take get them. List, we go know, we go know whether this particular thing, whether a liquidity sweep for the market to go down, or whether truly, whether it go expect this particular inverted. Because me, as a price action trader, I am seeing a clear inverted hammer, and also you can be seeing a double top here, Remember, the market be said before. So with a double top, you might see the trend to continue the downside. Yes, now waiting me and they see. But we need to see the confirmation. And one thing might actually destroy all of this particular information that we are seeing here. What is that thing? Once you see price close above here with a candlestick, it has violated all of this thing where me and you they see now. Let me see the person that actually dropped that. Oh, that comment don't go. I wanted to call your name so that I will see if you understand. If you are still here, drop a comment below. You understand what I just talked now? For we to know if truly this particular information that we are seeing here is capable of taking this market down, we are going to see the clear confirmation on the lower time frame. Now, for us to see on time that this particular information no really makes sense, we need to see the daily time frame above here. See, we need to understand something here, and there's something that we do on this channel that God has been using to help us. See, don't have a preferred direction, especially when you are doing top-down analysis. This thing, I paid a lot to learn now. I paid mentors also, and I paid with blowing of account, and I'm just telling you for free. Now, see, if you are doing top-down analysis, don't do your top-down analysis according to what you are feeling, based on say you be get trade where you take last week, and the trade be the run in losses. Then you call the analyze the market to favor that particular trade where they run in losses. You dey think say the market go follow what you they analyze. The market will not follow what you are analyzing. Rather, now you supposed follow what the market makers they do. So you see this thing that we are doing now, it is very, very important for you that to keep it neutral. Keep it neutral. Make sure you have a place. Now, that is why, that is why you need to understand, say, it's either the market they buy or the market they sell. If this market go buy, we go know on time and we go start to the follow and buy. Now be the secret, now be what makes me different from you. And that is why we are consistent in profit and you are still not consistent in profit. I'm not talking to anybody here directly, but I'm talking to all of us as traders community. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to understand that that is one of the biggest secrets that you need to learn and follow, not by trading radically or just a jump enter market, or you feel like say the market go sell because of that, you can go sell. Meanwhile, the market is currently buying. And also, you need to understand, say, even while you are analysis, even while you are feeling, even when you feel that your analysis is right, for instance, we do this analysis and at the end of the day, we concluded that we are looking out for the market to sell on Monday. Now, you can see, say, the market could break above this resistance with a clear candlestick, momentum candlestick. It is foolishness if you continue your sell trade, except you are not a trader, except you are a beginner trader. If you are a trader and you are a member of this community, you will always remember what I keep telling you guys. We learn to accept our losses on time because the market will not align itself to our foolish entry. The only thing we go happen be say our account go blow, we go cry. Then later we go also take fund again. But if you are a member of this community, you should be wise enough to accept your losses, to accept your wrong on time before your account blow and follow what the market is doing. Because if you ever take a buy trade and the market blow your account, that means the market will sell it consistently. And you refuse to accept the loss, you keep holding on to the buy, hoping that the market will reverse to your entry. And at the end of the day, we end up blowing your account. Meanwhile, at DB, you see them on time and you accept the losses on time and you follow and say, you would have ended up in profit and even make it back the little losses that you accepted on time. Those are the little, anyway, we will get there. That is the business orientation of the Forex market. That is not the technical analysis, actually. we will get to that particular part after all of this analysis. I pray that God will give us understanding. Let's continue. So now on the daily time frame, as I was saying before I took my time to answer that question, is that on the daily chart, if what I am seeing on the daily, which is this particular double top when I mark so, if for me to say, this double top, go fit carry market go down. Now, when we see price above here, so that is why I said, was we see price a buy candle, not pin bar, not rejection, because this one now no count. Pin bar, no count. Pin bar only means the market actually bought and it got to this point. But the moment the market buy, the moment he reach here, they rejected the price. Now waiting in me, they reject them. They say no. Sellers enter with pressure from there, carry the price go down. Buyers now carry price reach here. But as he reach here, sellers enter with pressure, carry and go down. Now be waiting in me, now be the information where this thing they give us. And it could go end as a double top. So a double top, it's a reversal pattern. It takes price that has been buying to downside. So you need to mark those information and make it clean, make it simple. So now, for this particular information to be violated, according to price action strategy, for this information to be violated, we need to see a daily candle above this resistance with a candlestick at this time, not with a pin bar. Guys, are we together? When I understand what I talk? If you understand, drop a comment below. If you are together, drop a comment below. If we are on the same page, let me see you, guys. So now, you need to understand all of this stuff. Say, the body, yes, somebody just said it now. Divine Osa said, candle body. Thank you so much. You see, that is just the fact. Now, the body, now they talk, so you understand what they try to talk. The wink no mean anything. The body of the candle is the strength of the people. The body signifies either the strength of the buyers or the strength of the sellers, not the pin bar. You understand? Now, I am seeing somebody here making a very big mistake that we used to make in maybe 2023, starting 2023. Somebody is hereby making that same mistake now, which is the person said, that's a double top. I would be looking to short the market. And that is a very big mistake, a very big critical mistake that will blow your account today. And that same mistake is still capable of blowing the account tomorrow and keep repeating that same account. Now, let me quickly teach you something in a few minutes. Double top is a reversal pattern. It reverses the market from uptrend to downtrend. But double top is not a reversal. Let me recap. Double top, it's a reversal pattern. This thing, I paid $100 to learn this mistake where you make now. I paid $100 to learn this same mistake where later blow account before I call in now later relearn now or learn that particular one, call learn which I will give you now. Listen, pay close attention. You see, my previous mentor was taught me something. He's a price action trader also. He's a China guy. He said, a double top, in an uptrend, we need to see price doing what is called market structure, which is price breaking resistance, forming higher high, pull back, continue the buy, break this resistance to form a new resistance, then pull back again, which is normal market structure, then continue the buy, breaking this resistance to form a new resistance. Now, this is a clear evidence that buyers are in charge. This is an uptrend, right? Now, that particular method is said, whenever we see the market form a resistance, then the market buy towards that resistance and fails to break above the resistance. That means the market now forming a double top that we should go for a sell. That the market, is reversing to downtrend. That is what it means. The truth of the matter is not true. Double top, it's a reversal pattern. It reverses the market from uptrend to downtrend. But listen carefully. Majority of the time, always observe. If you don't know how to work with this kind of double top using the higher time frame before the lower time frame, which is understanding that the higher time frame is what actually controls the lower time frame, you go see this kind of double top one day for your 1 hour. You go enter the sell. The market go do small sell here. It go just deceive you. Make sure say you enter the sell low down where. You go do the small sell, then you continue the buy, break above this resistance to form higher high. Yes. You know what just happened there? When something like this happen, it's not because the double top doesn't work. Double top they work. Double top is a reversal pattern. But you also need to understand that it's just a pattern. What is pattern? Pattern is when market wants to reverse from one direction to the opposite direction, it usually gives us some moves, some patterns, and double top is one of them. Now, after the market must have given you the double top reversal pattern, it also needs to give you a clear confirmation of that pattern, confirming to you that the market has clearly reversed from that uptrend to downtrend before you can be confident in selling. So you that is especially beginners, they will just jump into conclusion. Not be say, what are they talk now? Everybody, they inside the circle. Because the thing don't chop my money, you know, be saying now something where be say, I just try talk. Understand? I'm talking to you, talking to myself, talking to all of us now at this point. Double top go fit form for 1 hour. Based on say, the market, according to market structure on the daily, the market is supposed to buy. Even if you see double top for 1 hour, the market will violate the double top on 1 hour time frame, reacting to the information on the daily time frame, which is the buy. Yes, so that is why you will always hear me use the phrase that a top down. You will always hear me using the phrase that the higher time frame controls the lower time frame. The information given on the higher time frame is always stronger than any information that you are seeing on the lower time frame. You see, guys, please make sure you understand this. The lower time frame can easily be manipulated, especially by your brokers, especially those brokers that are market makers. Do you even know if the broker that you are trading with, if they are market makers? If you are trading with a market maker broker, just be ready for manipulation on those lower time frames. So the lower time frame can easily be manipulated, but the higher time frame cannot be manipulated. Go and do your verification. Go and do your back testing on what I just said. Go and do back testing. You know how to do back testing? If you want to back test about a golfing candles, for instance, if you want to back test about a golfing, let's say you want to check the power of bullish engulfing, for instance, do that back testing on the higher time frame, beginning from the monthly, the weekly, the daily, the 4 hours, the 1 hour, and check most of the times that engulfing always respect the higher time frame over the lower time frame. So if it form 10 times for the higher time frame, it go respect 9 times for that higher time frame. But if it form 10 times for lower time frame, especially maybe for 5 minutes or 15 minutes, it go fit just respect maybe 3 times or 2 times for that lower time frame, especially when that particular engulfing is not in line with what the market makers are planning on the higher time frame. So you need to understand all of this. And you see this thing, all this when they talk now will just be like mystery to many people here, especially the beginner traders or those people that doesn't really understand how trading works, that think that forex is just about buying and selling. Like I always say, it's more than that. You need to understand all of this information and how to work with those information effectively, how to gather those information and also apply them effectively is what makes you a professional forex trader. Frank Weather, thank you for the rules. God bless you for that. Forex is a full-time job. It's a full-time business. You need to understand this business in details before you can start talking about winning consistently in this game, in this field. If you don't understand the business, first of all, use and sideline your consistency with profit first. Try to understand them. And you go see the better side of it and once you understand that. Because once you understand those information, you will no longer be trading with pressure. You will no longer be trading with try your luck. I pray that God will give us understanding. So, did we all understand what we just analyzed on the daily time frame? So, on the daily time frame, no, let me not use that term. Let me not use that word. On the daily time frame, we've marked the resistance zone and we marked the support zone. Now, the reason why we marked the resistance zone is because last week, based on say I tell us, we're gonna pay close attention to what they happen for that weekly. On the weekly time frame, before last week candle closed, they started rejecting it. And that rejection happens to be double top on the daily time frame. And you can still see it as an inverted hammer here at the middle of this particular resistance zone on the daily time frame. And this particular information is likely to take price down. Quite all right. But remember, based on we still have our reversal pattern here that has not been violated. So that is why we are going to mark the resistance and mark this particular support. Now, why are we marking them? If by any chance on this same daily time frame, maybe tomorrow Monday candle, you see price above this resistance zone. If by any chance, maybe you can't wake up on Tuesday morning because it's a market they'll close above here, this resistance zone, with a body, not with a pin bar, not with rejection pin bar, with a body. Once you see a candle close above this resistance zone with a body of a candle, with a Greek candle, just know that this market is reacting to the weekly time frame and is going to test that particular structure. It go confirm this week. So if you take any buy, you are going to make good block out of it, targeting that particular weekly structure because it's not that far again. Remember that we've been buying gold for 3 weeks now. For us to know if we should continue the buy, that is what we are doing here tonight. So for us to continue the buy, we need to see price above here. But before then, we need to watch carefully because the market has given us information that is likely to take price down. So that is why we are marking here and we are marking here. Then we will now step it down to the 4 hours time frame. By the time we open our 4 hours chart, what will they go there, go do? Very, very important because by now, your eyes go to open to, you go to understand what the market they do better now. By the time we open our 4 hours chart. But before we continue, if you are joining us from YouTube, we have 64 persons watching us live on YouTube. Please like the live, subscribe to this channel, and also click on the bell icon beside the subscription button so that anytime we go live this week, if we reach office, we open office by 10 a.m. in the morning. So once we reach our trading floor, for those of you that live in Lagos State that may want to start trading with us physically, we have a trading floor here in Lagos State at Igondo bus stop beside First Bank. You can join our physical mentorship. Even if you are a pure beginner, you can also be making money while learning from me personally and other successful traders that come around our office every single day, Monday to Thursday every week. You have access to free internet and also you have access to electricity or anytime you are there. So if you live around Lagos State, you can always make our office your trading office. So you resume there every morning, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. We trade together. So tomorrow you will see me there now. You can see somebody that I was talking to here earlier on this TikTok actually came from Owerri. Now today, he entered flight, come this Lagos. He's coming to the office tomorrow. So once I go live tomorrow, you will still see him. I don't know if you are still here on this live stream, so you can drop a comment below on TikTok, Mr. Bob. Sorry about that. So I don't mention your name, but just for them to know that people come from different places. Understand? So you just need to understand that part that you can also be learning while trading with us physically. Yes, I once had a student that came all the way from Cameroon, though no be my mentorship career come Nigeria. He paid for my mentorship, and after like 3 months before he was able to come to Nigeria because they had an event in Lagos at Ikeja. Then he used the opportunity to come to our office and he spent 1 month with us, trading with us physically. And God always glorify himself by giving us profit before any student go back. You see, I can always guarantee you that whenever you come from the class, you can always be making profit that will sort your bills, like your hotel bills, your feeding, your normal local expenses. You understand? But you are actually coming to learn. You cannot come to visit. That is not a visiting place. That is a school. It's a registered academy with certificates. So it's not a visiting place. We don't accept visitors except you are coming for the mentorship. So if you are coming, you come to join us, we trade together, we do all of that. And you can also join us online in case you are not in Nigeria and you want to be around our inner circle, where we trade together. And don't forget that this month we are still doing our 5-day trading marathon, where we decide where we are planning on taking $20 to $1,000. We'll be doing it every year. So we are doing it 28th of April to the 1st of May 2026. Again, now 5 days, just 5 days trading marathon. Now again, I'm at $20 now with the trainer challenge. We do it every year. So we are doing it again this month. So if you are part of us, definitely you will have access to that class and you can join us to run the challenge. Sure. I pray that God will help us. So in all of this, I am not advising you to buy or to sell. I'm only giving you some vital information before we continue the analysis. Now, once we open our 4 hours time frame, you know what they happen there. On this 4 hours time frame, what you want to do now be something very, very, very important. See, I just talked on before. Make a call quickly repeat them again before we move forward. A pullback on the higher time frame is an established trend on the lower time frame. I don't talk on before. Make a talk on again. A pullback on the higher time frame is an established trend on the lower time frame. Guys, remember, say the weekly time frame, that buy where we did buy. Now pullback, and only 2 candles. Now you don't see where give you Greek candles, which is that pullback where we did buy for that weekly time frame. But by the time you open your 4 hours time frame, you observe that the pullback will be something will be like a pullback now they do for weekly. On 4 hours, the market actually gave us a clear reversal pattern called a bullish engulfing. For those of you that have been following us for like few months now, you go understand now. Say we saw the reversal here on time. It was very, very clear. This is what is called bullish engulfing reversal pattern. It takes price from downtrend to uptrend. But the higher time frame now pullback they do. But for 4 hours time frame, the market reverse. This is a clear trend. If you open this thing now, you know, if you tell me say this is a clear uptrend, telling you that buyers are in charge of this time frame. But now, you see that particular double top where we get for that daily. For me and you to know if the market will continue the buy or if it go fit use that double top, say, this 4 hours time frame, now it go give us that information. And how it go take give us the information? Now that thing when I just mentioned now, that a pullback on the higher time frame is always an established trend on the lower time frame. So on this 4 hours time frame, let's check if we have any bearish information that is capable of taking price down. Kai, if you're a beginner, you go down lost. You know if you understand all those things when I just talk now. But in case you did this live now and you understand, drop a comment below. Let me see the people that we are still working together. Because me, I don't like to talk to myself. If you are still here now and you understand, you follow me back to back. Everything when I talk, you understand that. Drop a comment below. And if you don't lost, still drop a comment. Let me see you. Okay, I believe say everybody say we did together. Thank you so much. So now, you see, now where we do already see that double top for that daily time frame, we not go just jump into conclusion, say the market must sell or the market must buy. Remember, no be me and you, they control the market. So what thing they always they try do so, we try break this thing down on a lower time frame in a way where we say, thank you so much, Prince God. I don't know the name finish, but Prince, thank you so much. Okay, Godwin, thank you so much for the roses. God bless. So now you need to understand, say, as we anticipate, say, okay, the market will feel use that double top for daily reverse to the downside. For 4 hours, it go dey clearer because on the 4 hours time frame, we are going to be seeing multiple candles that will give us the clear price action information. Remember, in this class, the market open. I see the say, chai. I see the gap. Guys, what are we trading? What are we trading? What are we doing? What are we doing on good? Now, because before we even continue, look at the information here. We have a clear bearish information right here. We don't delay for this analysis because of say they try make we understand. So let's quickly continue the analysis. See, on 4 hours, we are going to mark this particular trend. You see? Now, when we mark the trend, this particular trend, remember saying a pullback now it be for weekly time frame. Now it be for weekly. But for the daily, the market don't give us reversal pattern, which is double top. And that weekly, last week, before the weekly time frame close, there be the reject time. That means the market might likely from there continue the sell because it don't do pullback. Remember, I said the market give us clear reversal pattern on weekly time frame. Market they try reverse from up trade to down trade on the weekly time frame. So the buy where we don't buy for 3 weeks now pullback, and the pullback now be this. So for us to know that okay, the market is done pulling back, this same time frame needs to give us a reversal pattern. So that last week, it gave us a bearish reversal pattern called bearish engulfing reversal pattern. Look at it here. Guys, did you see the gap? Now see the opening gap. Now see what it just happened now. Do you think that we can actually make good money now in the next 15 minutes where this market just open? So yes, there's something when I'm supposed to do now where we feel give me better block. Let me see the people that are following up if we should do something here. Guys, if you are joining us from YouTube, please now let's support the people on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon. So whenever we go live, you can always be notified. You will always be notified to join us. And also, do me a favor, click on the like button. That is the top sun button below. Like the live. Click on that top sun button. If you are following up on YouTube, also you open the YouTube live now. Below, under, you will see this like button. Click on. You will still see the share button. Share them. If you are here on TikTok, please double tap on your screen. Just encourage this live. Encourage this live. Ejo. No, I encourage the live, please. Few persons have actually been sending us gifts too. I really appreciate that. You know, easy. Now see the information where this market just the where this market will give us where. Now information where we say don't sleep on it. Make sure say your two koro eyes open before we end this live stream. Where? Make sure say your two koro eyes open before we end this live stream. Where? If you know, you know. Okay, let me quickly give you guys updates. And if possible, let's use the next 50 minutes of the market opening to make money. This is an update. I don't use them before, and I will still use them again. Let's check out something. On the 4 hours time frame, you see this particular gap where the market just gives so. Remember, say nobody say just give the gap, sha. We actually have a reversal pattern here called the bearish engulfing pattern before the market closed last week. Now you see this gap, see where market for open. Now, as we don't do this gap, it is a must. 90% of the time, this market, they cover this gap before the continuation of the sell. Listen, you know. Remember, I said the New York market never opened. The market will just open now. So, now the Sydney market. Now the Sydney market they just open so. I remember I don't forget give an update here this night. Say sometimes you need to learn when the market will do what is called accumulation. Learn where the market will do what is called manipulation, and know where the market also will do the distribution, so that you will follow. Once you fit differentiate these three things where the market they do, I swear you go to get loss, but it can never be compared to the kind of profit that you'll be making. That because that is what makes you a professional trader. You know, just pass like that. So the update when I go to make money from this live stream now, guys, I'm going to be trading. Let me bring up one MT5 account here. I think I have an account that's for the purpose of this class. I'm going to be using this. Guys, we are passing that challenge, that second phase challenge account this week, by the special grace of God. We are starting it tomorrow. Well, once we reach office, we go start out. All right, so guys, we are going to be trading on these accounts now. I'm using XNES. I'm going to be using XNES now. So we are going to package something. So once you see me on this particular platform, this is MT5. If you not see me for here, just know say it's either they buy or they sell. So if you care to know what I'm doing, you can always ask questions whenever you see me come here. So let's go back to trading view. But before then, remember what I tell you now. Once you see say market open, you give that gap. 90% of the time, the market will cover the gap before the continuation of that direction. Look at the gap again. So how you go cut it, take advantage of them if you be say go cover them. And now when you don't get information, say they say they always cover them. How you go to know when you want to cover them? You see, this particular gap will just happen now. You see as they run, they go down. So we will go wait out for support for year. Open your 1 hour time frame. You see this 1 hour time frame? Now structure, therefore the give price problem. Structure, now therefore the give price problem. Structures like support and resistance. So in this case, we are going to mark this particular support zone here. You see, I'm saying as you give the gap, you see the run, they go down. No follow and argue. No jump enter the send. No jump enter them. No jump enter the send now. You understand? Make the market reach this particular support. Once it reach around this zone now, once you see any reversal pattern on 15 minutes, 30 minutes, the market will go one user go cover this gap before it continue normal market structure say. We already have at them. All the things where we talk is, I believe say we understand. See, if you go to your daily time frame now, again, on the daily time frame, we said a clear double top where the market do before the market close. It's a reversal pattern. It takes price down. It carry down. So according to the daily, now what we talk now be say, if this market will as be say it do this gap, if he come here now and he refuse to break here, he go still buy, go cover this gap before he continue the sell. Maybe later today, maybe towards that Monday, towards New York market, you can continue massive sell, or you go use that New York market to do the cover up of this gap. But just no say go do any one of them. But listen, what I try to explain now be say we have a clear bearish information here as we analyze it this night. Then this particular bearish information was confirmed on 4 hours time frame because the market gave us something that is called the bearish engulfing reversal pattern on 4 hours time frame. So it was already getting clearer before the market opened. This is a clear bearish engulfing. It takes price down. Now this is not enough. This as if this was not enough. The market also gave us another clear reversal pattern on 1 hour time frame called a double top reversal pattern. So all of this, you can see that both the daily 4 hours and 1 hour are pointing towards one direction. So when you have such setup, it's supposed to give you what kind of morale or what kind of confidence. You understand? You don't suppose fear for that kind of stuff. Say he no go run am, he go run am. You understand? He go run am, and you go use that catch better stuff. Guys, are we together? This phone that we are using to do this YouTube, I don't know if the phone is charged or because the TikTok we are not using microphone, so I'm charging the phone. Guys, please, we have 130 persons watching us live right now on TikTok. Please, if you've not followed the TikTok account, please give us a follow and also double tap on your screen for me. Just encourage the live. Just encourage this live, please. If you are watching us from TikTok, do you know that if the 130 people double tap for me now for like maybe 3 minutes straight double tapping, you will be amazed the kind of numbers of people that will be watching the live now. You could be amazed. You understand? I beg, we could just encourage the life like that. Should be not they see. As we double tap, we know say we don't enter 147, 149 persons watching us now. That is what I'm saying. Please, let's always encourage the life. It's not easy. Now, what I am giving you now, those are something that people paid for. I mean, people pay us for. And also, I paid for to learn. Do anything now. If you don't want to double tap, you make way now. Why should I run you something? How much are you running me as I'm teaching you? Do you know that we actually run fuel on teaching on this live stream today for more than 3 hours? Though I was not live, but I was already preparing for the class, doing my normal top-down analysis before the class. When they bring lights. I'm waiting now. I will package one stuff here. I will just take advantage of one better buy, make a user just to cover this. Get with here, they wait for. Let me just wait small. Okay, somebody just asked a question, and you see this question, now very important question for beginners to learn from. Let me read it out and also give you a quick guide on what you should know about this question where you ask. Somebody said, holistic units. He said, please, a support of resistance on 4 hours. It is the same support and resistance on other time frame. I guess in a question we try ask, but I know see question mark there, but let me just aside assist in a question. Okay, now you don't understand. You say, will it be the same of every time frame as a support and resistance? No, it's not always going to be the same. See, let me tell you something. Those time frames, as far as they did different, the support and resistance no go dey the same. Now make we always use those to mark out those our zones. Now, how do we mark those zones? Where will they mark, and how we take they know where we supposed to mark? First of all, you need to understand that the higher time frame where I pass, now they control the lower time frame. For instance, on the daily time frame now, if you open your daily chart, let's delete everything. I'm explaining something to Mrs. Eunice, and I believe every other beginner can learn from what I'm trying to explain now. But if you are not a beginner, I believe you're supposed to understand this part. Talking about time frames. See, if you open your daily chart now, you know, say, all through today, Monday, all through this day, Monday, now only one candle, now you go form. Should be, you know, just one candle. Now, that one candle, the market they sell currently for today candle now, which is on Monday candle, it go feel say, was it sell rich now, it go continue to the buy again. You go buy, use that cover the gap, then you can continue to the sell again. You can go close below here. Just on one candle. Now, on 4 hours time frame, it's going to give you 6 different 4 hours candles for today. For the 24 hours, it's going to give you 6 different 4 hours candles. Now, you need to understand that in between, as you are taking your time frame down, on a 1 minute time frame, every time frame they close and open. So you're going to see different structures for different time frames. The only thing when you need to understand is say now the resistance and support where they the higher time frame now is strong past what they see for lower time frames. The higher the time frame, the stronger the information. Now what will they try pass across since now be that so the resistance and support on the higher time on 4 hours cannot be the same as the resistance and support on 30 minutes time frame, for instance, or 15 minutes time frame. So that is why if you are analyzing, if you are doing your top-down analysis, for instance, what we did here tonight was, first of all, we mark on the daily time frame, we mark out this zone like this first. Then we observed that the market was actually buying after breaking out from the trend line, which we actually bought that last week. But before the closing of the market, we observed that the weekly time frame they were rejecting it. You join us late, now make you they ask this question. So see what happened. We started analyzing the market from the weekly chart. Sorry, let me delete this. We started doing this analysis today from the weekly. And when we open our weekly time frame, I said on our weekly time frame, remember I said the weekly time frame they try reverse to downtrend with a reversal pattern after a breakout from a trend line. Hope you remember this analysis because I saw you here last week. Now, when the weekly time frame break out, for the past 3 weeks, we have been buying because now pullback. And now the market that last week, so it buy reach one structure where they here. For those people who join us on time, you can still remember when I mentioned this structure, explain how the structure will come about. Now, but before the closing of that last week, they started rejecting that last week candle. Now, last week candle, now be this green candle. So before the market closed last week, they started rejecting it. So this particular rejection, you now as a day trader, what makes you a professional trader is to try to understand why they started rejecting it. What is the cause of the rejection? And what is the formation? What is the technical information that the market uses to do this particular rejection on lower time frame? Then we open the 4 hours time frame. Now on the daily time frame, that particular rejection that we saw on the weekly time frame happens to be a clear, you see the rejection pin bar here, right? And it happens to be, and I said, is like an hammer that is turned upside down. So in the forex terms, we call it inverted hammer. But apart from the inverted hammer, at this particular resistance zone, we have a clear bearish formation there called the double top. Double top is one of the reversal patterns that takes price from uptrend to downtrend. It takes price that has been buying to the downside. In the current market, they go down. Now, what it just mean with that? Another thing no there. So now, for us to be sure that this particular double top, say it is strong or it is capable of taking price down, now go carry us go 4 hours time frame. We now open our 4 hours time frame. And when we open the 4 hours chart, we said, you see, look at where we mark on the daily. Look at the resistance on daily here. Can you see the line here on daily? You see as we mark this resistance for daily. So if you open your 1 hour, your 4 hours now, which is the other time frame, you go see I'm say the line no go dey the resistance for 4 hours. So for 4 hours, look at the resistance here. But for daily, look at the resistance. Every other thing here now pin bar 9B for that daily. You understand? So now, for us to be sure that that particular double top where we see for that daily, say it is capable of taking price down, we went down to this 4 hours time frame. And I said, what we are looking at for is clear bearish information. And we spot a clear reversal pattern last week. Last week gave us a clear bearish. Now remember, now this sell will be the sell that last week. Now where we say, as I say this gap be there here, I was selling because this happened around 12 a.m. in the morning. This particular buy. Many of you go still remember now. It was on Wednesday. Now this particular buy Apple on Tuesday. On Wednesday buy again. Then on Wednesday we started this sell. To cover this particular gap. So if you were on this live, you go still know what they try to talk. So all of this says so now last week, now the market gave us the reversal pattern. But now, did you know the catch? You know the secret when I give out. Maybe many people know catch that secret. But if you are wise enough and you are a good learner, I believe you must have learned something that worth hundreds of dollars from this class tonight. I said something, I gave out an information. I said, why doing your top-down analysis, especially on a Sunday night like this? On a Sunday night like this, if they do your top-down analysis, don't analyze the market with assumption. Don't analyze the market based on, say, you get trade where you open last week. Maybe the trade be the running losses, and you call the analyze the market to favor that trade. That one thing a big mistake where traders they make. Oh, it get why they talk and it get why they shout for they talk. I really want every member of this community to learn and take note of that. Don't make that mistake. If you have been making that mistake consistently, stop it now. No, they analyze the market to favor the trade where you did. Rather, keep it neutral. Once you come to the chart, once you start analyzing the chart, keep your analysis neutral. Just follow what the market is doing. So we started this live stream today by me giving you that guide that please, let's assume we did not make profit. Bro, we made profit last week. Now no way God really blessed us last week now. And almost all the trade where we trade last week now live before trade, I was always live here. Because I was somehow strong. I know 2-day office that last week. I was always in this particular house. Now house I did now. I was always streaming from here. So you need to understand, not in a big secret be, now big money bouquet now it be. A money bouquet be, and they tell you, because though it's a money bouquet to people that knows how to learn and to people that knows value. You understand? Now, how that is going to benefit you in the long run? Look at how it's going to benefit you. You see this market? The only thing that is happening here is buying and selling. It's either the market is buying or the market is selling. Another thing no day. Your responsibility as a day trader is to come here to either buy or sell, but make sure no matter what you are doing, you are following what the market makers are doing. Make sure that no matter what you are doing, you understand the language of the market makers. You know what they are doing, you know why they are doing what they are doing, and you know where they are targeting using a simple terms called market structure. I pray that this week, every member of this community is going to end this week in profit. But the reason why after prayer, I will still take my time to hammer on giving out those informations is because I understand that many people are still trading based on what they are seeing online. Forex is more of what you are seeing people doing on Instagram. I keep posting videos back to back telling you that there is no broke forex trader on Instagram. If you open your Instagram right now, you will see that every trader there is actually making millions. You will see that every forex trader on Instagram is actually profitable, but now lie, now big lie. No be so in be, no be so in be. I they tell you. That is why many of them will never sit down with you physically to trade with you. You get why they know they sit down with you. They are not profitable. They don't trade this market like that. You understand? So you need to understand that online they different from physical. They different from real life. So if you always join this live stream, make sure say you take forex as a business. Now, when you understand the business orientation where we teach for year, apply them as a businessman. See, based on say we make better money last week, you know, guarantee me 100 say this week say as we go be. Just that I'm a Christian, I always have faith. You understand what I try to, but you know me say it must be like that based on say it good last week. But the only thing that will differentiate me from a beginner trader is if I am making losses, I've learned over the years how to manage my loss effectively in a way that my loss should always end as loss. It should not result in me blowing the account. Are we together? So most of the times we need to understand that time, and also make you know, say there are days where we say God will just favor you that day and you will make huge profit. If that day is your huge profit day, take it and just be happy and go away. And there are days that you will make little profit. And also in this business, there are days that you are going to be making losses. That day cannot just escape you without you make loss, because that day you are going to make loss. But what will keep you standing is your trading plan. What will keep you standing is the kind of trader. Are you a trader, or you are still the kind of person where they trade rugu? Now they do anyhow. So if you be say you are not a professional trader, I'm not saying that you don't know how to analyze. Child. Now go feel misunderstand all of this information now. See, knowing how to analyze the market technically doesn't make you a professional trader. No, that is one. No. That one no joy. Have you not seen or have you not heard that we have more people who are gurus in analyzing the market technically that are still broke as hell? Shishi no day. But if this guy analyze this market for you, the market they go. But shishi no day. Why? It is simple. Knowing how to analyze the market is not knowing how to use the analysis to cover to get money. Forex is more of executing, buying and selling. It's more of that. Forex is a game of psychology first. Why Forex is a game of psychology? For you to now master that psychology and now start making money consistently, after you must have mastered that psychology, you need to understand that Forex itself, the business aspect of trading, is a game of numbers, just like every other business, just like the banking business. If you did banking world, if you're in a banking and finance, Tony Elumelu will tell you the importance of the game of numbers. Numbers. I say game of numbers. 1 + 1 is 2. That is why in Nigeria today, if you make a transaction above 10,000 naira and the bank debited you 15 naira, you will think say too small. If bank debit you 1 naira, you will think say too small. You no go lay complaint. But you see that 1 naira, if it be say as at that time when they debit you that 1 naira, they debit that same 1 naira from 1 million customer. Tell me how much it be now. You understand what they try to talk? So if they debit 15 naira so, and they debit that same 15 naira from 1 million customer that day, in a day, you know how far, you know that revenue, you know how much it be. So sometimes una need to understand, say this Forex too, now the same business. What you need to do now to learn how you go to the accumulate according to your level. You know, now let's talk about the business orientation before I end the class tonight. Guys, see, I'm a businessman and I'm a full-time Forex trader. For those of you that know us, Forex Academy is a registered academy situated here in Lagos State, in Gondo to be precise. But outside that, this is the vision of our academy. What we do at Forex Academy is quite different from what people do in other trading academy. What we do is we are trying to build a community of successful Forex traders, traders who take Forex as business, traders who don't gamble around the market, traders who accept every little opportunity in the market to make money and also learn to accept their mistakes and correct it immediately, because it is business oriented. Because it is business oriented. Now, we are trying to build a community that once you come to this industry, you are coming as an employee and you are the one employing yourself. But you will be so disciplined in a way that you will not be violating your rules easily like that. It's not easy as I'm saying it to Nairobi school. Now be waiting you go learn. You understand? Now the essence of it is, in the long run, at the end of the month, you should be able to pay yourself salary. That is the vision of GFRS Academy, and that is what God has been helping us for years. This year we are marking the 3rd year in that particular office that we started our physical mentorship there. This year, May 6th, now we just complete 3 years for that same floor for our Gondo office. Now, you see, what we try to do is say, even if you are a beginner trader, pure beginner, once you come into GFRS Academy, you are coming as a business-oriented man, because beside our office, there's a bank, First Bank PLC. So I will always refer to that First Bank. I will tell you, say, Baba, no forget, say, people where did that First Bank now graduates, now people where go school, where we say they go school for how many years, they call employ them, and then they go that bank as early as 7:30, they don't day bank. They go close around 6 p.m. They still day inside bank before they go, as they must balance account before they come up for that bank. They will come the following day, they must balance account before they go home the following day. And some of them on Saturday, they go that bank. Where you they take the bank and then they go work on Saturday. Many bankers, they resume on Saturday. So now they are doing all of that job so that at the end of the month, they will be paid their salary. So you that is coming into the forex industry, the first thing that should come to your mind is not to be like Abi Forex overnight. Rather, to study, and as you are studying, to be able to make something for yourself. Like, just be able to pay yourself salary and be promoting yourself almost every month. Now, I'm waiting at the goal with that. So if you started as a beginner today, maybe you start with us and your first deposit in your trading account was maybe $100. And with that $100, maybe you were able to pay yourself maybe 500,000 naira at the end of the month as your salary. Then if you pay yourself, you can decide to reinvest into your trading, because now your business be that. You understand? You can't reinvest another 300 naira, 300K, and you took home 200K to run your expenses because you are still a beginner. Then you do on that same month, repeat the same step, repeat the same discipline. Sometimes some months are better than months. You understand? Now, as they grow, you go to master the emotion of trading. You will be mastering the psychology of trade. Oh God, Forex is more than this thing where they talk, more than this thing where they show for you. This one I hear. Forex is a game of psychology. Psychology of this market will be playing on you without you knowing that it is a psychology that is dealing with you. Somebody said, "Yeah, you a former banker, K." The way no goes to. Yes, somebody said, what if he lost? Yes, now that is what makes it a business. In business, there's no business on earth that doesn't record losses. Listen to me carefully. This is where the cheat code comes now. See, no business when they record losses. I have other businesses outside forex trading. Even our clothing brand, sometimes we record some losses. Now, you need to understand that what makes you a businessman is not that you will no longer be getting losses. No, that is not what makes a good businessman. What makes a good businessman is, in that time of losses, how were you able to bounce back in a way that you were able to recover your losses in a month after or a few months after? Now, after that losses in the forex industry, listen to what I talked earlier. I said you need to admit on time the moment you join this industry. Tell yourself the truth. Understand, say, in the forex market, there are days that you will be making so much profit. This thing is just too much. Say online, the only thing where you could just, if you enter Instagram now, you go see say people don't already close $50,000. If you enter Instagram now, you will see people where they pressure people life. They go do already post screenshot of how they make $50,000 now with this particular drop. And you, once you stand like this, you call the feedback for yourself. You call the thing say you know they try. So now, what makes you a professional is those days of losses How did you manage your loss? Now, see, that thing that they learn now, they know they jump enter around. They know they do it, they know they jump enter around. See, if you're a day trader, go and learn and study the psychology of money. It is very, very important that as a day trader, you have this in your on your trading decks or in your bookshelf. Sometimes, even if you don't read that before, sometimes carry them again, just use and flex, just chop them again. If you don't chop them before, sometimes if you are less busy, chop them again. You are not wasting time. If you don't read and finish, chop them again. It get why. Chop them again. You understand? It get why. Because it gets some things where we say, you know, say for this market, for this forex, no matter what your mentor be, give it to your mentor, no go fit teach you. No matter who your mentor be, your mentor no fit teach you experience. No matter how your mentor think say he be, no matter the kind of bony where your mentor think say he dey, he no go fit give you, no go fit teach you experience. Now, there are things that now only this market go fit teach you that thing by itself. And that is why I keep saying, if you are a beginner trader, please try as much as possible not to trade the demo account. If you're in Lagos State, you can get all of those books that I will be showing you now in our office. We have a bookshop in our office where you can get those materials. This is called The Psychology of Money. And if you want to learn about those candlesticks that you'll be hearing us talking about this morning, you can go and get this. You can get it from us also. They are very, very affordable. See this particular one? We teach you everything in details about those candlesticks that you hear me mentioning.
Sorry. I'm sorry, coach, to interrupt. We are not seeing it on Telegram.
Okay, I will send the books on Telegram. Though, Shebi, you say you go come office now. If you come office, all of those books, you go see them. They will get someone I think give you for free once you come office later.
Thank you.
Then you will see another book here by Mark Douglas, which is Trading in the Zone. This one is called the Candlestick Trading Bible. If you want to learn more about those candlesticks that you hear me talk about, now the material it is, because it will give you the candlestick, it will explain them in details and what you are supposed to do. Then if you want to learn price action strategy, maybe you don't have a mentor or you don't want to have a mentor, you want to keep doing your journey by yourself, you are ready to go long all by yourself, you can learn pure price action strategy by taking advantage of this particular book. It is called The Naked Forex. This is probably my strategy in every this. I'm not the author, me, I know go school. The author, sir, Walter Peters. So now you need to understand everything about the Forex market, everything about price action. We call it naked Forex. Like, you can learn to read the chart without any kind of indicator. You can learn to predict when the market will buy according to the previous price action. You can learn to predict when the market will sell according to the previous price action. Understand? This is here now. I was talking about consolidation. You can see the illustration of the picture here and how it went down to explain it in details, how to trade. Everything where you see we do now, yeah, now be this, now the book be this. If you see them for Amazon, if you buy them, but if you won't buy from us, if you're in Nigeria, if you send that to you anywhere you do in Nigeria, if you buy from us. But if you are sending way bill, at least you suppose buy like 3, like this one, Trading in the Zone, the Candlestick Trading Bible, that Naked Forex, or you are down the Discipline Trader, also by Mark Douglas. If you are getting all of them, I will send them to you anywhere you are in Nigeria. You get what the person talk now. That comment, you get what the person talk now. He said everything is all your head. If we can learn to be disciplined and focused. Now, you know that particular discipline, so let me quickly give you how to be disciplined as a trader. But before you know how to be disciplined as a trader, what will be the indiscipline where we they face as traders? Let's take a few minutes because I will be ending this like by 12 p.m. 12 a.m. Okay, if you want to send us a direct message on WhatsApp, let me quickly drop it here. Now, before we talk about, no be say we go talk about, I will just tell you what you go fit do to be disciplined. But before that, when we talk about indiscipline as a trader, what it mean and what it be? See, one of those indiscipline where they deal with traders now, greed, fear, and that greed now give birth to overtrading. That greed now they give birth to FOMO, which is fear of missing out. So let's quickly look at any few of them where we go feel look before 12 o'clock. See, when we talk about being a greedy trader, it doesn't really mean that that person is selfish. It doesn't really mean that that person is greedy. Maybe the person not be that kind of greediness where we always know. So let me try to explain it in our terms, in our normal layman gamma language. Now it means say now the same greed when they worry our president Tinubu today. Now we talk about so the same greed. Do you know? Before President Tinubu became the president of Nigeria, that man is a billionaire in dollars. He has everything and he's old, and he's supposed to retire, go back to his country home, go and relax and enjoy his wealth. But that greed where still they make Dangote the also in his old age. Even now be the richest man in Africa. That same thing where they make a also. That greed where they make people where get money, they make more money. Now normal something. That is why I said that the psychology of trading can be playing on you and not know that that is the psychology of trading. Now when you know say that the psychology now be that there you go get the cheap answer to how to overcome it. So giving you little tips that I know of this greed where we talk about, now be normal greed where everybody gets the greed to get. Now this greed always come in a way where we say it entice traders. How? Have you not noticed as a trader watching me live right now, either on TikTok or on YouTube, have you not noticed, have you not observed since you started trading that you always blow your account after you made good profit? Have you not observed? You never observe, say, they always blow multiple of your account. Now, when any major account where you blow, now after you don't make better money, now you they blow the account. Now you never ask yourself why and how it they come about. Now the psychology they always they repeat itself so without you knowing. And the psychology they come as a way of the greed, and the greed they present itself to you as you feeling invisible whenever you make profit. What does that mean? It means that you started trading. Today we will enter Monday now in the next few minutes. So let me be referring to today as Monday, right? God accept us to see a new day already. So now, today Monday, maybe you funded $100 in your Xness account. Then by the special grace of God, you did your technical analysis, your fundamental analysis during the opening of the London section, 9 a.m. you do the trade. Before 10 a.m. in the morning, maybe your $100 don't day $1,000. Do you know how confident you will feel? You will be so confident. So now, based on say you don't make that money and time never go, because on a normal day you dey trade even the New York session. But this time, so early morning, before the New York session even open by 1 p.m., you don already make such money in the morning like this, and it don't go your way. Based on say you are not business oriented to know that you are supposed to not stay away because you've hit your daily jackpot on that particular account, you will just want to make more. And this is how you will want to make more. You will want to make more by, first of all, convincing yourself that that day is the day that you will make so much money. Because how can you make that kind of profit early in the morning while people are still in their public transport going to their offices? People will get their business, they never reach market. People where they do office work, many of them never ever resume. Now many of them still they old for Lagos hold up, they see they work, they go their work. You where you have to already use your $100 to make 1K. Now you see that it go give you that confidence, immediately you will start feeling invisible. you will start feeling invisible, that the market makers are not seeing you. That at this point, Shebin and me use this $100 make 1,000. I know what I first do now. So I go just repeat them again. Just that Adibia I know before, that Adibia I use two standard lot instead of this 1,000. That means I suppose make like 5K now or maybe 10K. I fuck up. As far as the market just go my way. Anyway, if I see another setup like that again, instead of me to use 0.1 when I be used before, I go just use 1 standard lot or 10 standard lot. You go just convince yourself like that, and you will be convincing yourself, and the market will now be drawing you closer to itself by presenting to you some fake sweet opportunities. So based on sales at that time, when you don't already make money, that confidence now don't blindfold you. You know go dey feel say the market feel go against you, not be the invisible when they talk. So you will not be feeling invisible. You will be feeling that your next trade now you go still be right based on you have been right since. If you be say you don't sell since, you go take say now, so you go continue. You say you go just make money, they go. So once you see any pullback, and as at that time, so you feel go increase your loss side. Now you don't initially come out from your trading, from your initial trading plan. Now the greed sector, now you call enter. So and that greed there, they always call her demon. You know why they call her demon? In this forex market, we need to understand the spiritual aspect of forex today. I keep saying it. I said it last week. I said forex is somehow spiritual, but many traders are not aware. When Bible recorded that the love of money is the root of all evil, the love of money, not money itself. And me, I know say everybody like money, especially forex traders. We like money. And now, as once you come into the forex market, you are dealing with money now. And you see that money, that is what we call the god of mammon. Money is the god of mammon. Now, there the god of mammon, then I be the god of mammon. Now, you that is a forex trader, do you know what you just sign up for? You just sign up for a daily battle with the god of mammon every single day of your life. Spiritually. So that battle will be on until you realize, until you know it, before you can be able to overcome it. What do I mean by all of this? You see, when you know that money is the god of mammon, and Bible said the love of money is the root of all evil. And I'm telling you now that you cannot be a trader and not love money. Why are you not trading? Because you are coming to the market to make money. So you actually need money. You love money. You just want to make money. That is what brings you to the market at first. So that means you're already fighting some spirit that you are not seeing, some demons that you are not seeing. So whenever you make money and you see yourself losing that money, the god of mammon is at work. Now they always preach that thing to you. They always whisper to you. Do you know that you can actually make more money? My son, enter again. Enter by now. My son, don't use 0.01. My son, use 1 standard lot. My son, listen to my voice. Use 4 lots. so that 20 pips can give you 10 back. You go just hear the voice, and the voice go dey sweet you. So you go just feel like say, omo, na true. Be like say I suppose flip this money now so that it go just double. Then once I double am, I'll call with other 1K. I know say that 1.2 million now, 1.3 million. Make I first go collect. Which I go use and collect. Make I just use and do giveaway for our secondary school community. Make them know say I still dey hot. You understand? So before you know that thing now, once it don't draw you enter, that is lost already. You're already lost, because that time, so you are hidden, you are not giving yourself to the command of the market. So emotion will set in. You understand? You go just do what you know supposed to do ordinarily. And you, on a normal day, you always they get trading plan. And on a normal day, you always they tell yourself, say, once you have so draw down, that you are going to step out of the market. But based on say you don't already make money, you go forget. You know, go just know how you go take forget. You know, go know as you go take deviate from your trading plan. You go use the kind of lot size where you know they use on a normal day. Now I tell you lose $90,100 February 28th. Should be many of them be day here now. I keep repeating it. February 28th, 2026. I will never forget it in a hurry, because that day I don't want to go there again this morning. So what am I saying in essence? First of all, when you understand that those things may be the problem, may be the indiscipline where we get, you giving yourself to all of this voiceless voice, then you go try to know how you go to overcome. How you go to overcome them. Number one, never you trade with borrowed fund. See, when you dey trade money when no be your own, baba, pressure go dey. I no go feel like for you. When you dey trade with money where be say no be your own, especially maybe person give you money, go dey use and trade, baba, you no go get peace of mind. Na me dey tell you, pressure go dey. And when pressure dey, the market don dey win you 1-0 already. You dey get me? So when pressure dey, the market don dey win you 1-0 already. And also, no borrow take trade. If you go borrow, child. Now, if you have been joining this platform, you now go know say God has been helping us. We sabi trade $20 to 1,000 where we dey run now for year. If you say na lie, stay till the end of this month. We go still run out this month. So we have a 5-day trading marathon coming up. I will post the update for here. Now, no be all the $20 challenge we do, no be the reach 1K for us. Some they reach, some they pass, and some no they reach along the way, the account will still blow. But you need to understand, say, anytime you dey trade that kind of amount will be your own, you are trading with zero fear. I swear to God. If you dey trade with the kind of money where we say, you know, say on a normal day, you feel just use that buy beer, you feel just use that carry one, or you understand what I talk now. You feel just, if you just go, and even if you go, you know, say you go feel still chop, you know, you go chop without thinking, say you don't lose something. If you dey trade that kind of money, I swear to God, you go use and make more money in this forex game. Now, in the forex market, the mistake now when many of us they make, especially beginners, that were influenced by the result of those our big traders in Nigeria, is that you are forgotten that the trader that made, let's say, $100 today Monday is not trading a $100 account. If a broker make 100 today, go and check the equity. The trader was trading with maybe 1 million or 2 million or 3 million or 5 million. And now, what is the percentage of that particular account? So if you ever see somebody make so amount, try to check how much the person is trading with, and also try to check the lot size that the person uses, and also try to compare your current financial status with that person. Because you see, if Abi Forest loses $1 million on Monday, on Tuesday Abi go still trade, and Tuesday if he go well, make you recover wetin you lose on Monday. But you, if you lose that 1k where you gather save, where you later cut a fund, if you lose and you go fit still trade the following day if opportunity come, abi you go borrow before you trade. So we could dey forget. Make we no dey forget ourselves, make we always dey remember ourselves, and make we dey tell ourselves the truth. If you are not there, you are not there. And if you try to jump, you fit jump, make you go for, make you no make am. You understand? So the best thing na to try to take one step at a time, which is the step of consistency, step of growth, that consistency. Just keep going. Learn to trade as a businessman, one step at a time, from here to there, from there to there. In no time, you go see say you don reach where you dey plan to go. It's not easy, and I am not preaching to you tonight that it is that easy, that once you come everything is going to be okay. But I am telling you, but when you take forex trading as a full-time business, it is more easier to be consistent in profit than where you are trading blindly without a plan or without focus, or when you are just trading with the motivation that you are getting online. Once you take it upon yourself to be trading with online motivation, you go too take for blowing of account. But as time you go just the blow account, because you no go really know the mindset where the person take the trade. Many of them, number one, many are trading demo presented to you as live account. I'm not talking about anybody. I'm telling you something live now. Many people, Instagram is a social media platform meant to promote whatever thing that we are doing. You understand? So many people, that is why I said we don't have a broke forex trader on Instagram. Every forex trader is actually making money on Instagram. Go and verify. You don't see forex trader for Instagram before where they claim say you know they make money. Everybody they do as say they do well for Instagram, but not everybody really they do well. Make we tell ourselves the truth. So many people where they do as say that they do well, so now screenshot of others that they post, or that they post demo for you just to promote themselves, just to promote their platform, just to build a community. You need to understand that part. You understand? So now, you where they follow, where they see that thing, you feel call good the user, they pressure yourself. You call good they overtrade your small account where you supposed to build yourself on consistency level. So all of those things are what we need to, first of all, understand. Understand and work with those information diligently. Somebody just dropped a comment on my YouTube channel. He said, why are you selling courses if you gain money on the trading? If you are asking me the question, say yes in the comment section so that I will answer you that question. If you are asking me directly, you can drop a comment below. So that just drop yes on the comment section so that I will answer you that question. It is very, very important that you know. Me, I am not selling courses. I'm a forex mentor. If you are coming into the forex market for me to mentor you, it's quite different from me selling a course to you. Let me explain the difference of these two. Selling a course, I've already prepared the courses, the videos, the everything. Then when you pay, I will do the course. It might take us maybe 2 weeks class, teach you what forex is all about, everything, and let you go. That one is selling course to you, right? We don't do that here. Go visit our website and you will see what I'm talking about. We don't do that. But that does not mean that we don't teach. We teach in details at GM4S Academy. But what we majorly do at GM4S Academy is what we call mentorship. Mentorship is taking you being part of the community in a way that nobody is leaving you along the way, that except you want to give up on yourself by yourself. Understand? So long you're a member of the community, whenever you have issues, we always turn up for you to make sure we give you what you need, to guide you, to make sure till you are consistent in profitability. See, that is why we are doing what we are doing. whenever you see me on this live stream, I've never come here before and trade a demo account. I do not say we always turn off for you, we trade for you back to back. Now, if you have ever been to my office, I can never be trading an account in my office and blow the capital. Those students where they always come to my office, they see, because we at the CIDA we stood there for office. Go. All right. So now you will understand that it is a game of trying to pass the knowledge over. But I cannot pass bro, I do other businesses. I'm a businessman. I can't have the knowledge that I paid for and not monetize it in this generation. Are you not wise? What are you saying? Me that is planning of increasing our fiscal mentorship now to $700. Are you playing? And we are doing it this year. You they get me? We are taking it from where it is now to $700. If you like, you do it. If you like, you get a fuck out. You know why? Because we know they play games with people. We give the value.